Hey there, Stackers of the world. It's Mr. Stacker. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you my favorite types of silver to stack. Let's get started. All right, so if we were going to go kind of top to bottom, I've actually got them in order. This is my favorite type of silver to buy. All right, so if we're going to go with number one, we're plugging right in, it's going to be constitutional. Constitutional is my number one favorite type of silver to buy. Now, some of you may be wondering, what is constitutional? If you're brand new to silver. Some of you may be like, really? You're about to go over what constitutional is? But it really is, to simplify, guys, the 10-second. It's the coinage that we used to have, 1964 and before, right? And this is a 90% silver half dollar that is in very good condition. You'd call this probably either AU, right? Maybe even closer to BU, and maybe not. I would say AU at best. Almost uncirculated. And then BU is brilliant uncirculated. That means there's got like no blemishes on it, right? That's when you get into this kind of range here. So this is a 2008 Silver Eagle. We'll get to that kind of coinage in just a minute, but my favorite types of silver. Constitutional. Why? Why is constitutional my favorite? Well, usually it's going to be one of the cheaper to buy as far as cost per ounce goes. Usually everywhere I go, the cheapest stuff that I'm able to get is constitutional. It's really plugging in very, very easily with getting me, the best of the best that I can get for fractional silver. Think about this. This is 2.5 grams. Right? No, 2.5 grams total, but 2.25 grams of silver that's inside. A little bright there. And let's see if we can do, there we go. So this is 2.25 grams of silver. Now, go try to buy a gram of silver that's just like small, right? You're going to pay like $5 for 1 gram. When I can buy this right here for about $2.23. For one of these, a little over 2 grams. So cost per fractional, one of the best ways you can do it, right? And this is a half one. I've got some quarters. I don't think I have them out right now, but constitutional, my number one favorite silver to buy. I have actually a goal right now. So here's what I'm doing. I went on Amazon, bought 20 of these, and the goal is to fill it, right? This is about 5 grand worth of silver that I fill for, what is it, 200 bucks? 200 bucks in quarters from 1964 before, but it's worth about 5 grand in silver today. Take that what you will with it. All right, second favorite type of silver to buy, that would be Silver Eagles. Or, yeah, American Silver Eagles. And particularly, I don't really care too much whether the quality in a sense is there. For some silvers, I've got like these ones here. These are like perfect, right? Very clean, brilliant uncirculated. They've been in their mint box. But a lot of the Silver Eagles I've been buying lately are just beat up ones. The ones that they're like, oh, these aren't really nice. I mean, they look pretty nice. They look pretty good to me. And I'll be getting them literally just over 30 bucks each in some cases today, right? And what's that? April of 2021, if you're watching this video at a later date, when you can't even get these for like $38 or so. But look at these. Like some of these are looking beautiful. Some of these people are like, oh, it's so ugly. Yeah, buy it for like nothing. They're damaged and cold. This is beautiful. Look at this. In 86, the very first year they released. You're telling me you call that like ugly? I'm like, I'll take your ugly. That's beautiful. So ASCs, I like buying them loose. If I do get them graded, very specifically, I'm looking for MS69s, and I'm just completing all the years in essence. So when I do it that way, that's another great way to get them. I kind of put this more on the lower side though. As far as top like 5, this would be like number 4 or 5 ways that I like to accumulate very high premiums. But you've got buyers at these high premiums, and that's the thing is like I want to buy them for low premiums that I get them at, and then I know at some point they're going to have a higher premium. But see something like this where it's just like not very clean, not very brilliant. So you can see here, some of the sides are pretty dirty, right? And usually you get those for really good deals. So I'm happy to take your your ugly ASCs at about the same price I'd be getting generic rounds at. So that's kind of a big plus there that I like to use that formula with. Because for me, stack and silver is where the goal is. And if you look at mathematically, paying premiums on some of these silvers is maybe good for that type of market. But if you're looking to stack silver, very bad strategy, because the premiums are not going to outweigh if you're looking for a silver to go to the moon, as they would say in a sense. Now, just as an FYI, I am not a financial advisor. I am a dude on YouTube, so do not listen to Mr. Stacker for any financial advice. I'm just looking at what I like to do, share it with the world. You know, I'm going to hope at some point my sons will watch these videos down the road, get some nice education out of what their dad used to do, and he was stacking silver, right? So that's kind of how I see this. You know, I was watching another stacker on YouTube explain why he started his channel, and I'm like, that is a great reason why, because he's looking at the same concept. You know, he wants to show his children down the road and grandchildren the journey to their stacking of silver. All right, so my next favorite, I might have to get the gloves for this one. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. There it is. Yeah, let me get the gloves for this one, because this is a nice one. And I've got the signature Mr. Stacker gloves. Show me anybody on YouTube that started 2021 or later with the blue gloves. I don't know. I like them. I thought they were really cool. Blue's my favorite color. At least this royal blue. But I'm going to show you this really cool one I've got here. Whoa. This is one of them. But this is what I call the weird and unique. These could be called rounds, you know, however way you want to do it, bars. Of course, I go put on my gloves. Now I can't open it. Hold on. I got to take off the gloves. All right. So these are the weird and unique. This is what I would call the fun stuff. You might pay a little bit extra premium on these. But for me, you know, I just want to collect like one or two of them, have them in my stack, and then they become fun. I'll just keep one glove on in case I need to put these back in here. But check this one out. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. This is a stacker. Check it out. So it has this indent on the back side, so you can actually put another one because the front side is inverted, or whatever you call it, like stacks up. It's so cool. I love stuff like this. So this is one of them I got, and my dumminess only got one. I need two to stack. So I'll be getting a second one pretty soon. But this is one example of the weird and fun. Let me show you another one that I've got. Oh, I think I'll start with this one. This one's a cool one. Check this out. Oh, slipping out of my fingers. Dun, 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 dun. It's a skull. Yes, just some weird stuff. It's got like a little something in the eye that makes it goldish. It's nothing fancy, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the reflection of it. But check that out. Stuff like that, to where it's just something weird, something unique. I like something like that. And then on Valentine's Day, just recently, I picked my queen up. This beautiful bad boy. Look at that. A heart. It's in love. Wife wasn't really too excited about it. She's like, yeah, okay, that's cute. You're just getting more silver. But hey, it's the thought that counts, right, ladies? Right? I don't know if any ladies are watching this, but help me out here, ladies. Right? All right. So weird and unique. That's a good, fun strategy for me. And then let's go to our next one. I don't really have to wear gloves for this because it's a silver round. And that is what my next favorite is. It is silver rounds. Primarily, one of my favorite, oops, I just put my finger on it. Maybe that's why you don't put your finger on it, Manny. The silver buffaloes. So these silver rounds are the most popular round, I would say, in the industry. This one is from Golden State Mint. A lot of people have this version. This is from the old buffalo nickel design. And now all kinds of brands use it. I've got one from Golden State. Well, I got more than one probably. This one, I don't know where this one's from. Does it say? Who's on this one? Oh, wow, this one's unnamed. That's what I'm talking about. Anybody recognize this one? Put it in the comments. Maybe give it a little excitement there. That's interesting. All right, I've got a couple of them. I know I have one from, here's another one. Where's this one from? Same thing. Oh, there we go. This one's from, looks like Highland Mint, HM, I would assume. Right? Let me know if I got that wrong. I hope not. I want to show the one that's got that little thing on the back. You guys know what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can pull one of those bad boys up. Oh, of course, where's it at? Do I really have to go dig more? I hope not. I got at least one, right? It's in... Dang it! Of course. But I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. The one that has this little circle right here, right? And that's, if you put this little, like, reader over it, it makes a little hologram or something. Really cool. I know I have a few of those, but I'd have to go open up the purple bag. And I don't want to have to do that. All right, but let's go back to the one I took out of the structure there. But silver rounds basically are non-coins, right? These are just privately minted by a company. And this is the most popular, the most recognized, I would say, round out there in the silver marketplace. Let me know if you guys disagree, agree. I don't know. Let me know. I want to know. Put it in the comments. And then the next one, this was what was going to be on the next list, is the graded ones. I don't go for the MS70s too often unless I can get it for an MS69 price, which is what happened with here. I ended up getting some nice MS70s for less than what I would pay for MS69s. So I picked up a bunch of these ones that I got. I got a few of these Panda ones. Those are always popular in a lot of different markets. And then I'm trying to complete the sets. I've got MS69s, NGCs, and also the PCGS. Let me go and pull out what that looks like. So one of those, of course, I've got a Panda. Here we go. So these are the two that I am trying to complete sets on. It's the MS69 NGCs and the MS69's PCGS. Whether they're first strikes or whatever, I don't know. I don't care. For me, I'm just completing the years. I'm just getting really weird with this, huh? Just keep blurring in and out. Here, let's keep it like that. I think that's why. All right, so this is the strategy for what I'm doing with the graded ones. But basically, sometimes I'll get some graded other stuff, and it usually just be a fluke. It'll be like, hey, doing a deal with a fellow stacker in the community, and they're like, oh, I got a bunch of these. Do you want them? Here, I'll give them this price. I'm like, yeah, sure, throw them in there. Why not? Right? So that's kind of the focus for me. And then the last type, right, this is the final version type that I like to get, is what I call the low serial numbers. So here's an example, right? Johnson Matthey. This is a 1 ounce bar from Escalante Mine. But here's the coolest thing about it. Look at that serial number. That's less than 10,000, right? I picked this up for the same exact price that I paid for this one, which is obviously a really high serial number. But definitely there's going to be a premium just because it has a low serial number. So this is one of the things I really love doing, is finding things that will have like a low mintage or something rare, and then get it for the same price because I'm buying a bunch. Like I bought 10 of these. Let me show you. Just bought a bunch at the same time. And then I noticed this was mixed in the batch. And I was like, oh, I'll throw that in there. And I got them all for the same price. So definitely something that could stand out where you're noticing things, right? Where you're just like, oh, wow, look at that. That's a low mintage, less than 10,000 on that one, 8,662. And where these are so high in the mintage now that they're using letters. Look at that. They're not even using numbers anymore. They're using letters. So that's definitely worth something. And I looked on eBay and I saw that somebody was selling one for, low mintage as well, and had a high premium over what one of these one would be. So that's a great way to add some extra value to your stack, where you can say, hey, I'll take this low mintage one, and maybe you end up selling it or doing something with it, and you end up buying a bunch more of these ones with it. So if you're really looking to stack, low mintage could be great if you're getting it, or low serial numbers rather, if you're getting it in the same price in this range. So, you know, try not to be the one that covers that premium. That wouldn't be too fun. All right, so that is my favorite types of silver to stack. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know which one was your fave. I would go and grab it. Yeah, let's go and grab it one more time. Was it, I mean, is that, would you say a decent order? Would you guys put any ones before that? I know a lot of people would put ASCs at the top, and some of them are like, I only want to be used by monster boxes only, right? Who knows how you guys do it, but for me, I'm just looking for a great deal. I like these ones, these really unique kind of silver. Obviously, you know, the ASCs are great. And then these are the ones that I'm always looking for, these little hologram ones. And I got one on my favorite year, 2005. And maybe one day I'll tell you guys why, but this is one of my favorite. This is like the one I carry around with me when I go out, and I'm like, I just want to feel lucky today. I want to be able to carry some real money around here. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys on the next one. And as always, Mr. Stacker out.